Good morning. Turning to farm news now. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack says USDA aggressively implementing the 2014 Farm Bill, and he'd like farmers to get involved too. Speaking to reporters at the American Farm Bureau Federation's 96th annual convention in San Diego, Vilsack says over 503,000 disaster assistance payments have been made, totaling $4.3 billion. 23,000 dairy producers have signed up for the new Margin Protection Program. Over half have bought up their insurance. Vilsack says 142,541 farmers have started the process of reallocating base and yield. That has to be done before the end of February. 34,000 have already made the decision to choose either ag risk coverage or price loss coverage. But with 858,000 producers in the database, Vilsack says he's worried about county offices being swamped shortly before sign-up ends March 31st. Vilsack encouraged producers to make the decisions as soon as they're ready to avoid funneling of those decisions in late March. Monday at the Farm Bureau Convention, Paul and Ruth Lanou of Marshall, Minnesota, chosen as the winners of the Excellence in Agriculture Award. They'll receive their choice of either a brand new Chevy Silverado or GMC Sierra. Excellence in Ag Award recognizes young farmers and ranchers by the American Farm Bureau. The weekly updates we've been getting this winter on rail car availability for grain shipments could become permanent. Surface Transportation Board says the weekly performance reports would improve the STB's ability to more quickly respond to service disruptions. A second proposed regulation directs BNSF to submit a detailed description of its plans to mitigate a coal inventory shortage at a power plant. The 45th annual sugar beet research reporting session packed the house in Fargo yesterday. Farmers learned that since there are few new chemistries in development for sugar beet herbicides, the focus on weed control for that crop will focus on other crops.
And our idea is if we get good weed control in corn, soybean, wheat, that'll improve our odds of being successful in sugar beets. We're going to be using Roundup and mixtures with Roundup. There's going to be more emphasis to some of the soil-applied herbicides. We've got to get good weed control. We have to be successful with weed control, especially early in the season.
Peters says more beet growers are going back to longer crop rotations, incorporating a small grain like wheat into the corn and soybean mix, extending the rotation to 4 years. It is time now for Stewardship Wednesday, staying ahead of the curve in animal care. Well, we are starting to come out of the deep freeze now, but since it's only early to mid-January, odds are it's going to get cold again. Taking care of animals who spend the winter outside is a major concern for farmers. So today's Stewardship segment focuses on listening to what the cows are telling you.
We can sit down and mathematically figure out what their energy requirements are based on temperature and based on wind chill and all those sorts of things. But I still maintain the best barometer of what a cow needs is what she tells you. If she's running after your tractor when you're bringing hay out there, she's hungry. If you go out there in late afternoon or even in the morning, you still got some cows laying around and they're chewing their cud, they're good, they're satisfied. That laying down and ruminating, chewing that cud, tells you that they're comfortable.
The key for keeping cattle comfortable in the cold is keep them out of the wind. Provide their windbreaks.
Whether you've put up windbreaks, whether you bought these big panels with the windbreaks, something that keeps those cattle out of the wind makes a huge difference on how much that cow actually needs and whether she's comfortable or not. And most good cattlemen understand that. We don't always need the mathematical equations to tell us what a cow needs. She'll tell you.
Stewardship skills of even the best livestock producers can be overwhelmed, though, by a large natural event such as 2013's Blizzard Atlas, devastating to the livestock and to the livestock producer.
Even though there was a huge financial loss for people, it was the mental stress and the idea that I'm responsible for these cows, and the feeling was I let them die. Well, they didn't, but the personal responsibility of a good steward, it was very hard on the mental state and the emotions and how they felt about their livestock, because it's part of our culture, Mick, isn't it? I mean, it's who we are. We care for these animals. They're not just units out here. We care for each one.
That's our Stewardship Wednesday and our Farm News segment.